Hello everyone. Hi, my name is Ade. So today I just wanted to do a really quick review on the new Navitus and Karina fragrance, and her Instagram handle and her YouTube handle is Dear Makeup Diary. And so she's popped up a lot, but she speaks a different language. So I try to watch her and I think I'm understanding, you know, but anyway, so I don't understand the language, so I don't always watch all the time, right? And so anyway, I saw Navitus post this on their page, and so I looked at the notes and I was like, well, that sounds really nice, you know, so I just went ahead and blind bought the fragrance. And so I just received the fragrance here, right here, and it is called Miel Extase. I hope I said that right. And so it comes in the traditional Navitus packaging that looks like so, like this. And when you open it up, looks like that. Okay, and then it has the card right here with her name and all those things on it, and then on the back it has the notes. I like this bottle because you can see like where the juice is. It's transparent. So I like that about the bottle. And then I also like the new plates that they have. I believe that they started making these new plates starting with Paulina Shar's Kind Intentions. So this is the second one that I have that has this plate on it. Let's talk about this fragrance, right? So on initial spray, I smell the chocolate, and I smell chocolate, I smell like a honeyed sweetness, and I smell apricot, right? So in the middle, I'm getting rum and caramel, right? And I wanted to tell you that the apricot that I smell initially, it's not like pronounced. It's not strong like Dulce Diablo. Dulce Diablo's apricot is like really pronounced and strong. It's in here too, and it stays for the whole life of the fragrance, the apricot note, but it's not as heavy if you've ever smelled Dulce Diablo. In the base, I get more of like the toffee, like a little bit spiced ginger. And I'm also still getting the apricot. So this is like, so this fragrance to me, it's definitely not linear. So there's probably gonna be so many reviews and so many people are gonna get different things that they're smelling on this. And so I was like, when I sprayed it, I was like, man, I was reminded of something. And I just couldn't figure out what. So I put this on earlier in the day. I got my hair done, and then towards the end of the appointment, let's just say that's like 4 or 5 hours later in the day, after like I initially sprayed it on myself, I asked the hairstylist, I said, did you smell my fragrance when I walked in? She said, yes, she did smell it, you know, and she can actually still smell it. So I was like, okay, well, that means that it's sticking around for 4 or 5 hours. But for me, I smelled it when I put my, you know, after 4 or 5 hours, I was putting my hand, you know, to my skin and everything and my clothing, and I could still smell it on me. But okay, this fragrance has saffron. So I wanted to mention that it does have this light and airy, you know, like that transparent feel just a little bit. And saffron, it seems like it's done like many different ways, but in this, the saffron feels like a light, the airy, the like you walk by and people is gonna smell your sillage, right? And so she said that she can smell me more, of course, when she first, when I first came in, but she said now I just smell like maybe like fruit, like apricot and ginger. She said, but when she first smelled me, she smelled a lot of sweet notes. She said I smelled really sweet. So I was like, okay, she's probably getting some caramel, some chocolate, vanilla. So she was probably, you know, getting those notes. So it's just so interesting, like what I'm smelling versus what she's smelling. And even me, like I'm smelling so many different of the notes that, you know, like different stages. And like in the notes, let me go to the notes. And so the top notes are apricot, wild honey, and dried fruits blend. The heart notes are saffron, rum absolute, violet wood, and Ivorian ginger. The base notes are Brazilian tonka bean, Madagascar vanilla, chocolate, caramel, and toffee. And also I wanted to mention that the perfumers are Bertrand Duchevre and Pierre Flores. So Bertrand Duchevre, he is making some really great gourmand fragrances for Navitus at this moment. And so I believe that I have 3 of them, and there's one more that I really liked because I had it in a discovery set. So he's doing a pretty good job working with these influencers and these fragrances. So what else can I say about this fragrance? Okay, so I feel that this fragrance is kind of like more light wearing. I actually feel like this is actually really perfect for the fall. I feel like you can wear this with hot weather or cooler weather. Now, maybe freezing temperatures, if it's snowing outside, I'm not sure. But I feel like fall, you know, like if it's like anywhere from 60s or 80s degrees in temperature, I feel like this will be a great fragrance. So this fragrance, I believe that is definitely unisex. I would say leaning more feminine, but definitely a man or woman can wear this fragrance. This fragrance is definitely, it's not a linear fragrance. It doesn't just go like this, like you're getting, this fragrance is like, it's taking you like on this little roller coaster ride, you know, like I'm smelling this and I'm smelling that. And everything that I'm smelling is not even in the order that, you know, is listed on the notes. And so, you know, but when I initially sprayed this fragrance, I said, wait a minute, this reminds me of something. It does remind me of something. And so that fragrance is actually, I'll pop it up on the screen right here. It is called Dulce Diablo. And that fragrance has apricot. It has like some boozy notes as well, and it has chocolate. And so, but Dulce Diablo is like a more concentrated, like stronger version. So Dulce Diablo is like more concentrated. Like I can absolutely smell that apricot, that chocolate, and those boozy notes, right? I didn't get the fragrance because I didn't feel like I would wear it. It's a nice fragrance, but I didn't feel like I would wear it. So I passed on that one. Actually, I actually prefer this over Dulce Diablo. I just like that Dulce Diablo is like thick to me. And there's nothing wrong with thick fragrances. It's just that I just didn't feel like I was gonna use that one at all, you know. But this one I will use, right? This is a good fragrance. Okay, so I have, let me see, I think I have like 6 Navitus fragrances now. And so where would this rank on the list? To be honest with you, I would not want to stick this like in a ranking right now, because I would want to use this like a little bit more. Maybe in a few more months I can tell you where this will, you know, slide in and where it will fit. But I can tell you that it's not my least favorite and it's not my favorite. It's like somewhere off in the middle, you know. And where would I wear this? I feel like this could be like an everyday fragrance, you know, that you can wear actually, yeah, every day. I'm gonna say that I think that you might have to like the note of apricot, because out of all the notes, I feel like that apricot sticks with you from the beginning to the end. So if you like, you know, that type of dried fruity apricot in your fragrances, I do think that you should try this fragrance. This fragrance is very nice. But will I repurchase this fragrance? I probably won't repurchase it. Like I said, it's a good fragrance, but it is, yeah, so it's a good fragrance, but I just, me personally, I just like, I wouldn't repurchase it. But I do think that Karina did a great job with the perfumers and Navitus. I'm just so like I love to see what Navitus is like doing with the influencers right now, and especially the females. Like the women are really doing a great job like with their launches with Navitus. Projection wise, I don't feel like it's like a beast mode fragrance, and I also don't feel like it's like a skin scent. I feel like it's like moderate. It's like a kind of like in between. If somebody passes you by, I feel like they'll smell you, or if somebody's in your scent bubble, they're gonna smell you. I ended up paying 127 US dollars after the discount with this fragrance. But currently, I believe they just sent an email and they basically said that, hey, their prices are gonna have to go up. So they put everybody on notice that, you know, after this, I believe 24 hours. In 24 hours, their price increase is going to be in full effect. So I would just always advise that if you are looking to get like a Navitus fragrance, I would like when they launch the fragrance is like the best time to get like the discount that comes with it. And they offer a pretty good discount, especially if you buy one. If you like, the more you buy, the more discount, you know, you get. And so you could check on their website for all that good information. And so yeah, so that's basically my review in a nutshell. I think it's a good fragrance. I feel like she did a good job. Or if you like content like this, please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in my next video.